man pulled open his girlfriend's clothes and told her to seduce the fat guy over there. Confused, she asked why. Turns out he'd brought his buddy skiing and wanted to buy tickets without paying. The fat guy worked at the ski resort. Persuade him and they'd get in free. Faced with such a shameless request, the girl actually agreed. She walked up to the man, asked for a cigarette, chatted a bit, then said she'd come skiing with 2 sisters. We forgot our money, could you make an exception? The man fantasized about his encounter with 3 beauties. He readily agreed. But moments later, he saw the girl approaching with 2 men. His expression instantly soured.
Girlfriends.
The trio hurriedly boarded the lift and fled, even more awkwardly. They returned that evening. This time the man stopped them, explaining the lift was closing soon. Unexpectedly, Mike threatened to report him for letting them in illegally earlier that day. Helpless, the man had no choice but to let them right up again. The trio boarded the lift, unaware this would be their most regrettable decision. Not long after, a co-worker came to relieve the shift. The man told his colleague, "There are still 3 people up there. We can close once they come down." The colleague waited a while and saw 3 people skiing down. Thinking the mountain was empty, he shut off the power and left for the day. Meanwhile, the gondola carrying the trio suddenly halted, suspended mid-air. They initially assumed it was a malfunction that would be fixed quickly, but when the lights along the gondola track went dark, engulfing them in pitch blackness, they finally realized something was terribly wrong. Ella suddenly remembered it was Sunday, and this ski resort only operated on weekends. This meant they'd be stranded up here for 7 days. Worse still, snowflakes began drifting down from the sky, growing heavier by the minute. A blizzard was coming. Huddled together, they still shivered uncontrollably. Suddenly, a light flashed behind them. A snowplow driver had come up to patrol. They shouted in delight. But the blizzard was too fierce. The patrolman wouldn't think anyone was on the gondola. He received orders to return to base and began reversing the vehicle. Seeing the dire situation, the trio hastily tossed their goggles and helmets to attract attention, yet the reversing patrolman still didn't notice them. He drove away, leaving the utterly desperate trio behind. By midnight, icicles formed along the cable car. The next day, Ella discovered to her horror, her hand had frozen to the metal bar. This was bad.